2018. My main government purpose is to implement education in every part of the government. I want that every people, every guy, every student, every kid has education, a good education, public. So I will invest almost 2.3 billion pesos to this purpose, so the education will be very good. Also in public universities like Nacional and the University of Antioquia have an improvement in infrastructure and in budget. So they will have a better education, teachers and best research for the future students. Also, this is a implementation that benefits all of us because it will be better workers, better students, better people prepared for the world that can apport for Colombia. Also, the companies will have an improvement in every aspect, that like we have more jobs, more bosses, more things that will apport very good things to Colombia. Also, maybe one day in Colombia, one kid, one student could find a transcendental thing founded, so like Microsoft, something like that, that will raise Colombia to the top, a top of Latin America that we have suffered last years because the lack of education. Also, I want that the poorest people like in Guajira, Leticia and all of that parts that are rural from the main cities have a better education, so they could also progress in that part of Colombia, very beautiful for tourism and more things. Also, my main opposition is the nowadays government, because the nowadays government is very harmful because it kills people. Also, it harms the students, the workers, the main people, the popular people are hurt because they steal our money. So, the past governments that steal our money, the presidents, the mayors, the government, the governors that steal our money, that the taxes we pay every year for our car, for our house are stolen for their own purpose. Like they want to go to, I don't know, Santorini, they pay their trip with their family with our money. The money of our people, our families, our parents, our sons, and everything like that. So if you vote for me, the penalty for that, for corruption, for stealing money from the government will be very harsh. So when a politician tries to steal something, they will think it twice because they will have almost 50 years in prison if they do that. Also, one of my main goals in this government is to give the most vulnerable people some interaction, like some more money for parks, for schools, for infrastructure, for houses, for healthcare, for some good good health. Yes, hospitals, some parks like they could play, the kids could play and be safe. Also, install cameras in main cities that are very dangerous, so the thief will be reduced, so they will think also twice if they want to steal. Lastly, in my government, I want to improve the healthcare and streets by imposing more taxes on the religious churches that they are currently not paying any taxes because they are the ones that needs to afford more money to us because like they want money for them but not pay to the government because they are supposedly religious. That is the will of God, but I don't think that because I'm an atheist and I respect all religions, but I think that the church needs to pay their taxes like everyone else. Also, we reduce the taxes on the canasta familiar, like nowadays the new president of Colombia has implemented, that harms almost everyone because it will be more expensive. The products like bread, milk, like basic things you need, it will be more expensive. Or we reduce that tax like to 1% only. Also, I will reduce the taxes for the books, for the pencils, for the all education things required, because that makes that the kids and the students are more willing to buy those things, to buy books. So encourage education, encourage the most important things that are knowledge. So in the future, Colombia will be a more developed country that could apport to Latin America and to the whole world. finish.